From the 91st floor of the skyscraper Taipei 101, you have a view of the entire metropolis of Taipei, a city of around 7 million inhabitants. The second tallest building in the world testifies to the confidence of the Taiwanese. Taiwan has long been a world power in the electronics industry. The iPhone producer Foxconn is just one example.
For some time, the island has also been acquiring a name as a gourmet destination. The flagship restaurant of the Din Tai Fung group is located in the highest office building in the world. At lunchtime, you have to wait for a free table. But you can order your food while waiting, and when a space becomes available, what you've ordered comes straight to your table. Jiva Yang is the father of the group and can be found here almost every day. At Din Tai Fung, nothing is left to chance.
Chinese dishes just taste really good. Appetizers, noodles, fried rice, vegetables and soups. Many people have the wrong idea about Chinese food. They think that the taste is too strong and the food is too greasy. But if you taste our dishes, you'll change your mind and wonder how such simple food can be so tasty. Dim sum were originally invented in Shanghai, where there are famous 100-year-old dim sum restaurants with a loyal clientele.
Taipei 吃到上海，吃到香港，吃到西雅图，吃到新加坡，吃到澳洲。
But we've made it our mission to make dim sum popular outside its place of origin. Today we have 55 restaurants, not only in many cities in Asia, but also in Australia and the USA. We always put great emphasis on hygiene, cleanliness and staff training. The customer must be convinced that our dishes not only taste delicious, but are produced under totally hygienic conditions. We're not just interested in filling people's stomachs.
Din Tai Fung is probably the only restaurant chain whose restaurants are regularly awarded Michelin stars.
Many of our customers hope we will expand to Europe. Our problem there is finding suitable staff for the production, kitchen and service, because customer service is the top priority for us. We really do our best to ensure the highest standards of hygiene and provide generous workspace. We process about 1,200 kilos of vegetables and 1,000 kilos of shrimp every day. If you process over a ton of shrimps, then you need a lot of space, but you also need climate control with the right air temperature and humidity. Otherwise, the quality is affected, and there could even be bacterial contamination.
Taiwan is well known for its clean rooms in the electronics industry, and in the central kitchen of the Din Tai Fung group, you are very much reminded of that level of cleanliness and precision. Young Taiwanese are keen to experiment and are always on the lookout for new culinary experiences. This restaurant in the center of Taipei provides a gastronomic kick of a special kind. The name says it all: modern toilet. The seating puts you in mind of something you may prefer not to think about when eating. Food is served from dishes of a special kind, not necessarily to everyone's taste. It's as if one were in a huge bathroom. The unusual drinking vessels remind us that everything constantly remains in a state of flux, and the guests' hands are washed in a special kind of sink. Although it's not worth further mention from a gastronomic perspective, the Taiwanese modern toilet group is also having great success with its unusual restaurants in the People's Republic of China. In Taiwan, they work long and hard, and there is often little time left for shopping and cooking. So there are night markets all over the island. The Shilin night market in Taipei is the most famous. Between 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 2 o'clock in the morning, well over 100,000 people shop in this market, which is actually an entire district. Food courts where there are guests, a variety of catering options in one place, are widespread throughout Asia. At the Shilin night market, over 500 food vendors each offer 1 or 2 specialities. The amount of competition ensures that the gastronomic level is high. The famous baby oyster omelette, for example, tastes excellent. Prices are reasonable, production is on a piecework basis, and the food is always super fresh. Traditional snake soup is also widespread. For the Chinese, all foods are either yin or yang, either cooling or warming. Snake soup is warming and therefore popular in winter. You can see many different types of live snakes here. Some wait patiently, others look for a way out of their cage. The owner, with parts of fingers missing on both hands, encourages passers-by through his microphone.
Come and try snake soup, healthy and suitable for young and old.
His clientele are mainly older people. Snake soup is cheap, but is considered old-fashioned. It tastes like chicken soup. Traditional noodle makers like this one are also threatened with extinction. Today, it's easier for a noodle shop owner to purchase his noodles ready-made. What looks quite simple actually takes lots of practice, so mechanical production is cheaper. But food doesn't get any fresher. Customers can choose their own ingredients. Some prefer their noodles with the chicken feet or innards, so popular among the Chinese, while others opt for a healthier version with lots of vegetables. Noodle soup in all its different forms is a very popular and inexpensive fast food and is widely available. At the other end of the spectrum in Taiwan are the traditional hotel restaurants, such as the Pearl Yang at the Hyatt Hotel. In large hotel kitchens like this one, the full range of classic Chinese cuisine is on the menu.
This 3-cup chicken is a classic of Taiwanese cuisine. As well as the chicken, slices of old ginger root, basil, onions, peppers, garlic, dark sesame oil, soya paste, and rice wine are needed. The actual cooking takes no time. The important thing is proper preparation. The chicken and ginger slices are quickly fried and set aside. Then the remaining ingredients are added to the sesame oil, rice wine, and soya paste, and stir-fried at a high temperature. As soon as the sauce reduces, everything is put on a blisteringly hot cast iron bowl. The dish is served sizzling hot. Sizzling hot dishes are very popular in Chinese cuisine, especially in winter.
香。